Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. And off we go from Las Vegas. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They're led out by their quarterback, a day 3 selection in this year's draft.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
That's complete to his running back, Hampton. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
the play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And it's 4th down.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" cornerback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in the age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Herbert off of play action. They'll get this out to Genty. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Genty. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Once again, it's Genty. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. The Raiders had 14-2 heading into this final week. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Now it's Herbert. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Herbert now. Now he'll top this and run. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at
the ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, and Herbert. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And the Raider 1st down.
Herbert. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
A gain of 3
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
At the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Chargers, nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10.
The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Back to throw here. Short throw to Disley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10.
On first down, he dropped the throw. Short throw to Disley.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now a second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
For the Chargers field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And that is no good. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused.
Touchdown, Chargers! Trey Harris, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It's a 5-yard game, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run. That's a positive play for the offense.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
46-yard line.
A run, it's Genty. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
19 more yards.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Ashton Genty.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Intended for Jack.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 14.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Herbert back to the air. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
It's a 10-yard loss.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
24-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Parker Washington.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bowers. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. The kick by Carlson is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. The drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and 4. And the Raiders have got him. It's a loss of 4 on what ought to be the final act of this first half.
And it's 3rd down.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So, hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Raiders first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down.
Ashton Genty. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Chargers' 26-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Carlson able to put this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And the Chargers first down.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
He was taken down.
Here is third and 5.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
He'll look to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And this one is right through. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Boy, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. Throw right side looked in here by Besh. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete. It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Back to throw. Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Raider first down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Now bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Back to throw again. That ball caught by Harrison. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, it's Genty. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
10. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. A gain of 4. It's now second down.
Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 6. They'll look to throw here. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Osa Odighizuwa gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. The offense on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. They'll drop the throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Intercepted.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Genty trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll try again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The LA offense ready for this next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Johnson there on the coverage.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. They'll get this out to Jeanty. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Jeanty. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And a Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A give out of the gun to Jeanty. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A gain of 15 yards.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now a handoff to Jeanty. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunity.